This is my cat Ralph going absolutely crazy for catnip, and this is my other cat Bella pretending she couldn't care less. You see in this video, they're going to be testing 10 different catnip products, including catnip bubbles, catnip treats, and perhaps weirdest of all, catnip tea. Also, a massive thank you to Naral for sponsoring this video. So what even is catnip anyway?
Number 1.
Well, this is a catnip plant. It's actually a type of mint, and completely harmless to cats, even in large amounts. Well, I mean, they could eat so much they throw up, but Bella does that at least twice a week with her food already. It's currently out of season, which is why this one's so small, and generally makes cats hyper for about 10 to 15 minutes, although a third of cats showed no reaction at all, which might explain Bella's indifference. Ralph did give it a quick sniff, but soon lost interest himself. Maybe being out of season affects its potency or something? I'm not a botanist, but the cats weren't bothered at all. Next, let's see how they react to...
Number 2.
This time we're testing dried catnip, probably the most standard form of the stuff. This is what really gets cats going, and as predicted, they went wild. Okay, they went mild. I think they thought I was pouring out treats, and so maybe were just disappointed. But Bella sat there looking pretty, whilst Ralph toddled everywhere but the catnip. So I've just sprinkled this giant pile of catnip on the floor, but both cats are completely ignoring it. Ralph then stayed next to me, hoping to get some strokes. When Bella left, he did give it a sniff, but it didn't seem to have any effect whatsoever. How underwhelming. But maybe they were just hungry, which gives me an idea.
Number 3.
Next we're going to try some catnip treats. I mean, the cats are going to try them, not me. This is Licky Licks, a sort of cat yogurt treat which both cats absolutely adore. It's actually quite hard to find, but I recently discovered they do a catnip flavour. Wait, let me just clean his eye. This was possibly the easiest thing I've ever had to film, simply giving Ralph and Bella their favourite treat. And check out these insane close-ups, it's like cat ASMR. I wouldn't say the catnip had any effect over any other flavour, but they loved it just as much.
Oh, she's trying to eat the packet.
Now before we move on, there's catnip all over the carpet, which is where this video's sponsor comes in, Naral. This is a Naral FreoZUltra, an AI robot vacuum and mop, and it's absolutely mesmerising. It vacuums up everything from catnip to cat hair, and without tangling. Thanks to a snazzy SGS certified zero tangling brush, whatever one of those is, it uses dual RGB cameras for hyper-precise obstacle avoidance, meaning it's not going to hit Bella, or run over any cat toys, loose wires, or any other presents the cat might leave you. It will even alter its route midway if a cat walks in front of it. If you have braver cats than mine, there's a small chance they'll even ride it, and whilst Ralph and Bella didn't, they were oddly obsessed with it. I think it might be because it's now full of catnip, but they didn't pay the catnip any attention when it was on the floor. They were both particularly drawn to this fluffy side bit, designed to clean edges and skirting boards. Cats are weird. Anyway, more on that later.
Number 4.
So let's check out those catnip toys. By the looks of it, these are literally stuffed with pure catnip. But how will Ralph and Bella react? Bella sniffed one, sneezed, and left. But Ralph? Why, Ralph went bananas. He rolled around like a kitten catching a sunbeam, biting, rubbing, and even licking the toys with careless abandon. He loved it. I mean, if catnip-induced euphoria had a face, this would be it. He'd play with multiple toys at once. Seriously, how adorable is it that he can't pick a favourite? He's having the time of his life. Ralph eventually went so crazy that even the camera couldn't keep up. And by the end, all the toys were coated in a lovely layer of slobber and cat hair. Finally, one of the cats actually likes something for once. I mean, it has to happen occasionally, it just always catches me off guard.
Number 5.
This one's a commonly sold form of catnip, catnip sticks. These are actually the stalk part of the catnip plant, dried and sold as toys, and Bella immediately liked these. They got the headbutt of approval straight away. She didn't really play with them, I don't think she really knew what to do with them, but she was definitely intrigued. Similarly, Ralph seemed vaguely interested. His reaction wasn't really decisive either way, which I guess ultimately means a thumbs down, but apparently some cats enjoy chewing them, so I'll leave them around the house just in case.
Number 6.
This next one is a scratching post, which is allegedly pre-scented with catnip. I don't know if that means they simply sprinkled some on, or sprayed it, or maybe even infused it into the rope itself, but it quickly caught Bella's attention. Now this is really weird. Bella loves scratching things, and yet this is exactly what she did with the light up scratcher from the Cat Tech video too. She refused to scratch either, opting to relentlessly headbutt them instead. I wonder if she needs a certain level of familiarity before she'll scratch on something. I don't know. I do know that she loved it regardless, so much so that she was reluctant to even let Ralph have a go, who resorted to hiding under the Christmas tree. He eventually got his turn, but once again just incessantly headbutted it instead of actually scratching. I seem to be saying this with most things in this video, but maybe it'll just take time.
Number 7.
Next up, catnip spray. The idea with this is I can spray anything, and the cats should be instantly drawn to it. Okay, that didn't go to plan. I think this calls for some manic piano music. I then thought it would be fun to give each cat 30 seconds to knock down as many catnip sprayed numbers as possible. By now though, Ralph was beyond the point of caring. But Bella, well, she first rolled around frolicking, before accidentally bumping into one, scaring herself, and finally headbutting the camera, which didn't even have catnip on it. I'm really not having much luck in this video.
Number 8.
Number 8's a sort of spinny catnip ball. I'm not really sure what it's for, probably just ignoring, let's be honest. In fact, Bella literally turned away immediately. And Ralph?
There you go. What is it? Oh, he's rubbing up on me instead. Ralph, what's this? Catnip. And he's still rubbing on me. Ralph, come on.
He rubbed against me a total of 23 times. Seriously, 23 headbutts, whilst the catnip ball received precisely 0. Ralph, come on, I'm trying to film a video. You've got to do this. No. Okay, I'm gonna give him one final chance.
Ralph, what are you doing, you little weirdo?
I'm delirious. Let's move on.
Number 9.
Okay, this is a weird one. Catnip infused bubbles. Now I'll be honest, I made the mistake of trying these with the cats off camera first, and they were both absolutely terrified for some reason. I'm not going to put them through that again, but as you can see, there was someone who unexpectedly did like the bubbles, Maisie. She went bonkers, jumping and biting and thumping and fighting. How strange. Regardless, there's now a sticky bubbly mess all over the floor, but luckily the Naral FreoZUltra doubles as a mop. I added some blue food colouring so you can see it more easily, and again, it was so satisfying to watch. The floor is always getting covered in cat food, muddy paw prints, or rather delightfully that gunk from Bella's eyes. Seriously, it gets everywhere, but this makes short work of it all. What's especially cool is the base station, which not only charges the robot, but cleans the mop heads and empties the dust bag in dirty water, meaning you just empty and replace this rather than the robot itself. So if you want to have an exceptionally clean house without lifting a paw, click the link below or search Naral FreoZUltra on Google or Amazon.
Number 10.
Finally, catnip tea bags. That's right, I'm throwing a tea party for my cats. This is my life now. I brewed the tea, let it cool to room temperature, and how delightfully hideous is this teapot? But the only thing less cool than throwing a tea party for your cats is when even they don't want to attend. Ralph gave it a quick sniff, told me precisely what he thought of me, and bolted. And he's a water connoisseur, he'll drink anything. Bella was much the same, leaving me all alone at my own tea party. I guess that's what I get for unduly anthropomorphizing my cats for imaginary validation on the internet. But if there is one saving grace, it's that I finally get to try out the tablecloth trick. Whoa, that was fun. Let's try again with more on the table.
Yes! Oh, the cat lost one of his legs.
Okay, forget the tea party. Let's try it with the Lego Titanic. I feel so cool right now. Well, except for the whole tea party thing. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. There was one last hope for the catnip tea. My mum's cats, Coco and Marley. And surprisingly, they loved it. Marley so much so that he even put his paw in it. He then spilled some and repeatedly tried to headbutt it. Which I guess renders all of my critiques in this video entirely subjective and subsequently meaningless. Remember to click the link below or search Naral FreoZUltra on Google or Amazon.
Ralph, your tail's in the way I'm filming.